Hi guys, we're back for our step 3, adding and placing our artworks. So we just have to click this one so that we'll be directed to step 3. So we're done with our walls, our accent wall, our doors, and we have already designed our space. By the way, you can also choose a color for your ground. So let's say, for example, we will color our ground this one, then we can just place it here. And then here, we have colored our ground. Oh, for the ground, you can choose your textures here. It's up to you what we are going to use as your texture. For the meantime, I think this one is the texture for our ground, but we can choose another one. Now we're ready for our step number 3, which is adding and placing our artifact. So we'll just have to click this one. Click number 3 there, and then you will be given these choices, this display cases. We have cases in case, for example, you have to add sculpture in your art exhibition, then you can make use of these cases where you can place your um, statue maybe, or your sculpture. So let's choose one. Let's just choose one and put here it here, maybe here. Okay, so let's make it a little bigger. So this one is what you're going to use to scale your artwork or artifact. So click that one. If you notice, the arrows became square. And then you drag it so you can make it bigger. Yan. And then if you want to move, you just have to click this one, move arrows or move icon, and you will be given the arrows. So you can move it to the right here, move it to the right, or move it back there, up there, or back there, like that. So let's place it at the center there. So that is, we have now our, let's look at it up close. So there. Is it in the center? No, I think it's not. So let's make it. Let's move it at the center. So let's just click the move button, and then we'll move it at the center. There. So we have now our case at the center. Next thing that we're going to do is to place our artwork. So for example, these are your ready artworks. Example only. So these are not art. There are artworks here. So we have 1, 2. These are from Claude Monet. This one is from Picasso. So the rest are just pictures I grabbed from the internet. Now there are 3 ways by which you can actually add image. So you just have to click this one, add image, and then you'll be directed to this. Okay, to this form that you're going to fill out. Now here, there are 3 ways to get your artwork. Number 1 is through the file you have in your computer. Number 2 is through URL. And number 3 is through Flickr. So let's try grabbing from the file I have. Although I don't have any, actually, I don't have any artwork in my file, but I will just grab any photo that I have there just to show you how you do it. So this is the picture. So let's see if we can have a good picture for our artwork. Ito, so scenery, let's get that one. Okay, so let's see if it will be dropped here. Yeah, we have it here now. So we can just write a title like scenery, and then save it. We have the save button here, there. So just save it, and we will see it already in our images. There, it's there already. So another way is through URL, but this is so difficult because sometimes when you put the URL, the application will not be able to grab the image. So you can use Flickr instead, but Flickr will only give you artworks that are not paid. So let's try, for example, yung artwork ni Duchamp. So let's say look if it is available by Duchamp. So if it is available or it's not paid, then it will be shown here. Most probably it is paid because it's not shown. Let's try another artwork. What else did we have in our past lessons? I could not remember. Let's see. Okay, let's just try, for example, The Sunrise by Claude Monet. Let's try if we can have it. Oh, so I think, yeah, we have it here. Let's grab if it is available. It is available, so we'll just have to name it Sunrise, and then we'll have to save it. So we have to click the save button there. Okay. So you see it's here already. So that's how we're going to do it. Now, the next thing that we're going to do, if we have already our artworks here in the images, all we have to do is to click on it. So now among the artworks here, we have to choose which ones are the anchor piece. So if we are going to have nature as our theme, I guess we have enough for nature here. So let's say, for example, our anchor pieces are the 3 flowers here. So let's have this one. What you can do is just to click it and then place it there. Bring it to your wall there. Okay, and then paste it. You can make it bigger by clicking this scale there. You can adjust the size. Okay, adjust the size there. Maybe that's already okay. Then you can position it. Maybe you can move it to a little to the right and a little up. There. Okay. So that's our first artwork. Maybe we can have 2 here. 2. So we'll get another one flower. There. Place it here. Okay. So let's see. Maybe we can go closer. Okay, yan. You can see it now. So we have here, maybe we can make it bigger. We click the scale here and make our artwork a little bigger there. And then we have here, if you are going to click the artwork, you will be given the different shades of frame. So you can just choose. So maybe we will use this shade of frame, and then we'll frame the other one as well. Okay, so we're done with our first 2 artworks for our accent wall. Let's go on the other side. Okay, just turn around and then choose another artwork that has something to do with nature. Maybe we'll have this as our another anchor piece by Claude Monet. This one, let's place it here. Okay, let's make it bigger. Okay. Okay, so I guess this is big enough. Then we have to move down a little and move a little. Oopsie, move a little to there you go. And then we have to create the frame. Yeah, there is our frame. Now let's have the other artwork at the other side. So by Claude Monet again, maybe this one. We place it here. These are blue water lilies by Claude Monet. Okay. So I guess we have to transfer this one, move a little there. And then this one, let's make it bigger by clicking the scale. So we make it bigger. There you go. And then we have to move it a little to the right and then put a frame. There you go. So that is our there. Hi, this is bigger. So let's make it a little smaller to make it um, oopsie. There. I think they are now of the same size. So we have space here. Okay, we have space in between. So if you look at, we left space in between for the labels later. Now we're done with our center wall or our accent wall. Now make sure that the artworks are really pasted to the wall, because sometimes if you are not going to check, let's say for example, I place this one here, yan, and then so I'll place that artwork there. Then I move a little. So I think here, I'll move it a little, for example. You may think that it is pasted. It looks like it's pasted. Wait, let's make it smaller para it will look like it's pasted. So we have here. and then you move it, move. So you may think that it is pasted. It looks like pasted, but if you're going to check, so go around, see, it's not pasted at all. It's very far from the wall, unlike the other two here, which are really pasted to the wall. So you have to be careful there. Okay, so you just have to click on it and then hit delete. It will be deleted. Now, how about the other works? Let's place them in the other walls. Now, let's have now the other, maybe you still have one accent or like two more accent pieces. So maybe this one, let's consider this one an accent piece for here. Let's place it here. One accent piece. Saan na ba yung mga flowers? Ito naman. This is, for example, this is an accent piece, so we'll place it here. One accent piece. Okay. So let's place it here kasi hindi natin makita. Okay, so we have to make it bigger. Bigger. This one. Okay, and then let us fix it by moving it. Move. Okay. Move. And let's move it up a little. Okay, so we have one accent piece there. Oh, I guess we have to move it to the side, a little to the right side. Okay, I guess that's okay now. And let's have the frame there. Okay, so we have one accent piece there. Maybe we can put one ordinary piece at both sides of that accent piece. So we'll place there like this one, maybe this three, we'll place it here. Okay, there. And then we'll place, and then we have another three at the other side. Maybe this three, we'll place it here. I know because that is, so this three maybe we'll place it, this is also not a good match. So we'll find, or maybe this one. Okay, so we have it there. Okay, so we have now our artworks. I guess we have to put it a little higher. Also this one a little higher. And we have to place the, okay, so we're done with the front wall. Let's have the side walls. So how many artworks do we place in our side wall? So let's see, we'll place this one in our side walls there in the middle. Let's make it a little bigger there. Okay, there. And then let's put frame. Then we have another artwork at the other side. Maybe we will use this flower. So you see our theme is nature. So nature. I will place that flower. We'll make it bigger. Okay, we'll make it bigger. Oopsie. So big naman, so small. Okay. There, and then let's move it. Okay, so I guess we can have that one now. It's our art piece there. Now let's have three as well here. Let's have three pieces here. Three pieces of artwork here in the other wall. So it's difficult when it is bigger. So that's our wall. Let's have three pieces. Let's look for three pieces of artwork. So maybe we can have this flower here. We put it here, there. Then we'll make it we'll make it bigger a little. There we go. And then we place this flower in the middle here. Middle, there. Okay, let's make it a little bigger. I cannot see it anymore. So maybe we go this side. There. Okay. So we have one more. Maybe we can place this one, the tree. And then let's make it a little bigger. There we go. So we have now our artwork there. Next, we have one last wall to fill with pictures. So let's use this one. There we go. And then put the frame. Oh, we forgot to put the frame pala here. So let's put the frame. Let's frame them. Okay, frame. Then we have to frame that one as well. Okay, they're all in frame. So we have to put one more. This one, let's make it bigger. Bigger. And then let's move. Let's move it. There. Okay, so we have now our artwork there. One more. One more. Maybe. Okay, this one. There. I have one more. Let's frame it. And then let's make it bigger. Okay, bigger. Sobrang big naman. Okay, there. And then maybe it's so big. Okay. So I guess we'll just have to move it up. So move buttons, move it up. And there you go. So we have now our arts. Now, if you want to design also the front, then you can design the front. So example, you're going to place here quotation in front, both sides. So meron tayong naka-ready na quotations dito. So this one, I'll put it here. There. Then I'll make it bigger by clicking the scale. So let's make it bigger. There you go. And then we have to adjust. Okay. Oopsie. There. Okay, so that's now in the side of the facade of our art exhibition room. We'll put another one here, this one. This one has also, okay, let's make it bigger. Maybe this is okay now. And then let's make it align by moving it. There. Okay, so this is now how we're going to place our artworks. Let's have this one framed, framed. Now, if you want to also place the labels, so here, for example, we'll just place one label for one. Let's start with the facade here. For example, you would like your facade to have letters or like welcome address. So you just have to click. If you are going to look at here, the side, there are choices here like images, videos. You can also add videos here. We have 3D objects. So you can have 3D objects and you have your text. So let's go to text. So we have text here. I already prepared my text, but if you want later on, I will teach you how to add text. But since I have prepared, like we have entrance here, I'll just grab that entrance text. I'll place it here. This is the entrance, so I'll place entrance here. And I'm going to make it big, just like what we did with the picture. So make it bigger. And there you go. You have now the label for entrance. And if you want to label also the other door where exit, then you can label it exit. I have ready already the exit to a word here, so I'll just place it here. So we have exit. So exit. So we have here the word exit. Let's make it bigger because it's very small. So bigger. Let's make it bigger. There you go. Bigger, 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 bigger exit. I think that's so big naman. Let's okay. So now let us move it. Move it now to the right here and move it up. Okay, so there you go. We have now our exit. We have our entrance. Now, if we want also to write something in our facade, then I already prepared here yung welcome. Ayan. Welcome. I'll just have to place it here, there. And then I'll have to make it bigger. There you go. There, it's already now big. Then that's okay. So Now we have your welcome to ABC Art Exhibit on the beauty of nature. Enjoy the sceneries. And then inside, of course, you need to label your artwork. So you need to label your artwork. This is now where we are going to add text because we don't have ready label there. So label here like title. So let's say, for example, title, water, lilies, and then we have the artist. We have the artist, for example, is Claude, Claude Monet. And then we have the medium. For example, the medium is medium. Example of medium would be oil, oil paint, and then oil paint. And then we write here dimensions. For example, dimensions is 20 20 inches by 18 inches. And then we have here owner of the artwork. Owner, we have, for example, ABC Museum. Okay, it was bought by ABC Museum. So I guess these are the things that you need to place here in your, okay. So next you can choose the color. So color. So for example, since our accent wall is dark green, then maybe we can have a bright color here. Now we can only check our alignment and the color. There are no other font styles here and font sizes. So let's have the color. So since our accent wall is dark green, let's have it bright. And then we put it in the center. Then we have to place the title label here so that we can save it. So we will now save it. Now we have already here, if you notice in our text, we already have here the ones we wrote. So we can just click it and drag it to the artwork that it should be placed. Wait lang, nasaan na yung si Monet? That is supposed to be for Monet. I think this is the one, ito. So we place it here, there. Okay. So make it a little bigger, not so big. You have to leave space for the other artwork as well. So, and then we have to position it. Maybe we can lower it a little. There you go. So you have now your label for your artwork. Now, if you want to add like quotation, you can add here your quotation like that. Okay. So that is how we are going to add and place our artifacts. Now, if you are also going to place here a certain sculpture, let me see if I have 3D object. I don't have a 3D object. Let me see if we can add through our, the choices are only file and URL. I don't have any ready. So let me see if I have ready sculpture in my file. If I have, then we will try. But if I don't have, we will no longer try because it's time consuming to look for a sculpture. So let me just see what's this. Okay. Let me see if I have so, for example na lang, ito na lang. Let's just use this one as an example. Kunwari itong apple na to, sculpture kunwari siya. So kunwari lang, okay? So let's open that. Let's see if it will be seen here. Mukhang ayaw niya. Hindi siya collage siya, hindi siya sculpture. So hindi siya, ayan, hindi siya tinanggap. Okay? So kailangan sculpture but you have to find sculpture first. So ayan yung if you want to place a sculpture here. Yan. So this is how we now add and place our artifacts. So up next is planning a guided tour. For now, we'll end here and we'll go back for planning a guided tour. So let's look at once again to our finished arrangement. So this is how it looks like. So you can go around to check and there. So you have your entrance here. This is your exit. So the label is inside. So most probably you can do, okay, let's check this one because it's not in the center. Let's put it at the center. There you go. Okay, so that's it for now. We'll come back for step number 4. So we'll come back for step number 4. Stay tuned.